Once upon a time there lived 3 little pigs, Timmy, Tommy, and Tammy. The time came for them to leave home and seek their education. They attended 3 different schools and had 3 very different teachers. Let's take a look into the lives of these 3 little pigs.
Welcome to your first day of class, Pigs, Birds, and Wolf. First, we are going to talk about our class rules. Rule number 1, no pestering classmates. Rule number 2, no chirping, howling, or snorting. Number 3, wipe mud off before entering the classroom. Number 4, no messing with other students' work. Breaking any of these rules will result in being sent to another school. For your first assignment, it will be your job to build a house. You will be provided with straw and an instruction manual. If you do a good job, you will receive a high five and a pat on the back. Here is your straw and instruction manual. Good luck!
I'm on my way to build my house.
Miss Cummings stops in to see how Timmy's house is coming along.
Timmy, your house is looking great. I have gone over my checklist and you have done a great job. You followed directions and your house looks just like the one I showed you.
Ugh, we always have to do everything the teacher wants us to. I'm tired of always doing the same thing.
Mrs. Cummings leaves Timmy's house, and lo and behold, the wolf shows up.
What's up, little piggy? What you doing? Nice looking house you got there. Let's see how strong it is when I huff and I puff and I blow your house down. Wee, wee, wee! Miss Cummings, the wolf blew my house down.
Wolf, you broke rule number 4, so I am sending you to another school.
The wolf was sent to another school for breaking the rules. His new teacher is Mrs. Bradshaw. Let's watch and see what happens on this school day.
Welcome to class, pigs. We have a new student. This is the wolf. Today we are going to build a house. Since we aren't a very wealthy school, all we could afford to provide you with was sticks to build your house. If you do a good job, you'll get an extra 10 minutes at recess. Here is your instruction manual to help you build your house. Good luck!
Mrs. Bradshaw's students only had 2 hours to build their houses. However, she wasted 15 of their minutes on the phone talking to one of their counselors. So the students didn't get to start on time.
I'm on my way to build my house.
Mrs. Bradshaw stops in to see how Tommy's house is coming along.
Tommy, when you are done working, please come over here and have a quick conference with me.
Ooh, I finished my house. Now, who can I bother?
Meanwhile, while Mrs. Bradshaw and Tommy were having a conference, the wolf came across Tommy's house and decided to blow it down.
Oh, Tommy, I huff and I puff and I blow your house down.
Wolf, I don't feel like dealing with your bad behavior, so I'm sending you to another school.
The wolf was sent to another school because Mrs. Bradshaw didn't want to deal with his bad behavior. His new teacher is Mrs. Montessori, who manages her classroom a little bit differently than most teachers. Let's watch and see what happens.
Let's gather around, boys and girl, to meet our new student, the wolf. Sorry, Tammy, you're still the only girl. Okay, let's get started. Your assignment today is to build a house out of bricks. You can work on it as long as you like and construct it however you please. If you do a good job, you'll get a brand new mud pen to roll around in. Good luck!
I'm on my way to build my house.
Miss Montessori operates a little differently. As we stated before, she walked around praising the students and made sure not to tell them how to construct their houses. Each student was being graded on creativity, and you can't be creative when someone is telling you how to do something.
Here you go, Wolf. Build away.
For me, I get to build too? Gee, thanks. And there's no time limit. Sweet! Wow, Wolf, your house looks great. Thanks, Tammy. So does yours. It's amazing what someone can do when they're given so much freedom. Yep, Miss Montessori is wonderful. She never controls us and always lets us come up with our own ideas. I feel bad that I blew 2 other houses down, but Mrs. Cummings had a checklist that I had to follow, so I couldn't do anything the way I wanted. Then in Mrs. Bradshaw's class, I finished my work so fast and was bored to death, so I decided to go and pester someone else. Well, you'll never have to follow a checklist here, and if you ever finish your work, Miss Montessori has plenty of other things for you to do. Woohoo! I want to stay in Miss Montessori's class forever.
I'm glad you like the way I manage my class.